What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another day in my monthly vlog, because can't say weekly anymore. If y'all new to this channel, thank you for tuning in. Please go out this video, click out this video, subscribe, come back, like, and comment. If you're a returning viewer, if you've been supporting me, thank you so much for the support, and I'm happy that you're here today. Okay, so I'm about to do my brows while catching you guys up on everything that's been going on in my life. So I have I brought this a minute ago and from Brow Co. This brow stain, I brought it a minute ago and I haven't tried it just yet, or at least I don't remember trying it. So that's what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna try to multitask and do my brows. We'll talk and do my brows. Just freehand it. It'll be fine. It will be fine. So I already cleansed my brows. So yeah, I'm gonna just go right in. So I'm using Brow Co. Stain Hybrid Dye in the color Perfecto Brown. Yeah, so you do 2 parts developer and I want to say 4 parts stains. Yeah, 4 part stain and 2 part developer. I use cream developer. Some people don't, but to each his own. So yeah, last time we talked, I made a video. I was telling you I was at Beauty Pop and everything was great. That was short-lived. Although it was a great experience, it was a chill job, but it was just a dead end for me. I can't really go in great detail, but I'm gonna tell you everything I can share. So at first it was starting off, and I understood that it was, you know, a new business just starting off or whatever like that. So I was all down for the business. You know, helping out, coming in on my off day, helping her photo shoots, being a hand model for nails, X, Y, and Z. I was a team player, you know, and because I really liked the environment, I liked her, but eventually I felt like I wasn't getting the same support back, meaning like all the things I suggest to her that helped me grow as a waxer, I wasn't heard. Like I suggested everything I could, like I tried to help her help me, and nothing was working. Nothing was being done, but besides her telling me, oh yeah, we're gonna do it, and things never got done. And just her energy, I noticed like it became a bit of, I would say, favoritism amongst, you know, the nail techs versus me. And I would say it was stemming because I wasn't bringing in much money there. And I feel like, you know, she was there to the company, but I'm just saying, before hiring me, you knew that one, I had no clientele, you know. That's something that wasn't like nothing you found out. You knew this when you hired me, that I wasn't bringing any clientele. 2, and I was on a person that choose help. Okay. I never got the help. never got the help. I never basically got the support. And then when I was communicating to her, you know, hey, I feel like you're supporting the nail techs over me. Like, for it's like, you don't even post me on social media or anything. And she's like, oh, because you don't have any content. And I'm like, the content I gave you, I've been here like 4 months and you just not posted. And I've been gave you that content. And then she only posted on her story and not her page. And then she basically made it my fault. She basically said that, you know, I haven't been making any money here. And she's been paying me. And, you know, at first I felt like crap. Like maybe, you know, maybe I'm not doing enough. But I had to think about it. Like, I did everything I could. I was doing everything in my power to, like, bring in clientele. I post every day. I suggest everything I suggest to her that she can help me grow my clientele. But it was only so much I can do. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like the way she handled me was when I expressed that I felt like she was showing favoritism. It don't matter. It didn't matter. Like, I said it in the nicest way possible. She still was offended. And then she started telling me about her financial problem and all this and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm going through stuff too. I'm not making no money here either. And stuff like that. And I just was communicating that to her. And basically said that's all she can do. Like, we talked about doing advertisement. We talked about doing a lot of things that never got done. It just was conversation. So, and then we get to the point, and we get in the point of the conversation. I'm just jumping around conversation because I'm trying to remember. We get to the point of a conversation. She was like, shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Basically, moral of the story, she wasn't supportive, and she blamed me for her not supporting me because I didn't have any content and I didn't have any clientele. And my take is that I did everything that I can do as the employee to bring in clientele, you know, extra clientele. And it's only so much you can do. It's only so much I can do. You know what I'm saying? If the person I help and they not promoting, I mean, they not advertising you, it's like, it's really nothing you can do. Nothing. I just, and then I was just, you know, she was like, where I got you that client this day. So she's like, where the content from the client this day? And I show her the client content of that day I did that person, that particular person. And she goes and start critiquing my work, like, bad. I don't have a problem being critiqued, but you waited until the moment I'm saying, hey, I don't feel supported. I feel like you're showing favoritism to critique my work that hard. And on top of that, you making it seem like it's my fault that I'm not being supported because I don't have any, you know what I'm saying? And it's like any other time, I'm always asking her opinion, like, what you think about this, you know, what you think, how you think I did on these, what you know, your opinions about the brows. And she's like, oh, it's always, oh, you did so good. But now that I'm speaking up about me not being supported, my work is not, I need to do this, I need to do that. It's crazy. And basically she felt like she did nothing wrong. It's just a way, it was just her delivery, how she handled me, and just how she handled me overall in general. And I can tell that, you know, I wasn't her favorite person. She's the type of person, whoever making her business the most money, she treat the best. You know what I'm saying? So I slowly starting to notice that. And then if you can be used, she will use you. So. And that was it. So next day after that conversation, I quit. I resigned, sent her a message saying, you know, I didn't appreciate how I was being handled. I didn't appreciate how I was being handled, and I felt disrespected and unsupported. And I was like, due to that, I'm walking away. And she just said, like, I'm sorry you felt that way. And I don't, to be honest, I don't know what's the future, what the future gonna hold for this company overall. And that was that. So I ended up getting another job at, where I was working at this nail place. It was so random because I had been doing applications after applications on Indeed to the point where I'm like, I'm not doing another application on Indeed because it's just fake. Because I was like janky little jobs, marketing jobs you have to go knock on somebody's door, type stuff, sell them something. So I randomly got a call, and it was a lash company, and I was like, took it up. All right, I was like, cool, let me try this out. So I tried it out, and lash extensions just wasn't for me. I did 2 weeks, and I just couldn't do it no more. My check after those 2 weeks, my check was $350. I just like that. What's the point? So now I'm working. Let me take this off. Now I'm working at. I just recently got hired on Whole Foods. So now I'm at Whole Foods. My first real day is tomorrow. I'm excited about that, and I'm very grateful. And and it's paying $15 an hour. I'm part-time. And then the summer after the summer I can potentially go full-time. So I'm grateful. I'll be making more than all these little jobs in my field. So I'm happy about that. Because when you are in this industry, you don't get paid much unless you have a large clientele and they tipping good. Especially when you're working for like a chain. Especially when you're working for a chain. So. So that's that. So I'll be letting y'all know how this go. So here's my brows. I should have did a before and after picture, but I literally forgot. But I like them though. They look filled in. They look good. So I'm back. From, well, I got back home a couple hours ago doing my 6 miles, and let me tell you, that 6 miles did damage. Okay, that's why I didn't even vlog at all while I was out there. Plus my feet was hurting before I got into, like, you know, a good rhythm. Anyways, so I'm about to have a transparent moment with you guys, so don't judge. So earlier, you know how I was saying that, you know, I'm just trying to focus on the positive of things, but I'm not gonna lie, it's just like when I got home and I was taking my bobby pins down my hair, and I just like, I got a little sad. I got a little sad about my current situation financially, because it's like, I low-key can't even afford to get my hair done right now. And I'm just so embarrassed to say that, but that's the truth. You know, and when I came to that realization, then I'm starting to think about, like, you know, bills are due. You know, I had to put a lot of stuff on my credit card, you know, and, you know, that's not going nowhere. I still gotta eat. I still have to do other things. And it made me sad. It just really made me sad. And I truly want to come out this situation. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing a tough time in their life as well. But I hold your hand and we can walk through this. We can walk out this challenging time that we having. I don't even know if I'm this gonna even make the vlog, but these moments like that for me, this moment right here happens all the time. Like, I'm always falling in this whole thought process, and then I get so far deep into the thought till I start thinking, like, what if I don't ever come out of this situation? Then what? Then I'm even sad because I start prematurely mourning the idea I had of my life. Like, maybe this is no longer gonna be a thing. You know, me being on my own, me being stable. I don't know. I just don't even know what's the point, the moral of the story is. But I'm just sharing a transparent moment that I'm having. And if maybe somebody who watching this may be dealing with this too, and you feel this make you feel better because you're not alone, and you're not. And we're gonna stay positive. We're gonna get through it, even though we'll be sad. Y'all good night. Hope you guys welcome back to another day in my weekly vlog. And the reason why my hair looking like this is because today I'm gonna attempt to retwist my hair. I'm so nervous, but it's just like, as I retwist it, I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing it myself and all that good stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all how it look wet. It look kind of cute, minus the white. All right, I'll be back. So as y'all can see, I'm almost done retwisting my hair. This is my first time retwisting my hair. I was so intimidated because I have a lot of locks, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it, but it's coming along. It's coming along. And I just got this part left. I'm trying to hurry up because I want to go to the park. I love the park, I swear. I love the park. But I do have something that's been heavy on my heart to talk about. When it comes to I'm gonna say black women. When it comes to women with 4C hair, people don't really know how hard it is to have 4C hair. And when I say hard, not just, you know, hard to manage it if you don't know how to do your hair. If you don't know how to do your hair, yes, it's gonna be hard to manage. People who know how to do hair, no. But even if you do know how to do hair, it takes a good amount of time. It takes a lot of effort in doing your hair. And I remember when I first went natural. I first decided to go natural. It was that whole, I think it had became a thing like of like people was getting cancer from the perms and how the perms wasn't good for you and stuff like that, or you know, something happened. I think it was that. And anyways, I just decided to go. I want to go natural. So now, mind you, I had perm hair before I went natural, so it was definitely a tradition that I had to go, a transition I had to go through with my hair, being it perm, it used to be perm and all that. And I didn't really know how to, I was kind of learning how to learn. Didn't know how to do my hair, and I was trying to learn. And my hair didn't always look presentable. And I tell you, when I went natural, I got so many comments about my hair, so many negative comments about my hair from like random black people making jokes, and like family members, like friends. Like I remember I first went natural, and my friend was like, you should have kept your perm hair. I like your perm hair better, or whatever. And it's like, that was unsolicited. Well, that was like unwanted advice. Then, you know, I had my uncle. He used to make comments about my hair. You need to get your hair combed, and it always be in front of people. I remember one time he told me, "Oh, you need to get your hair combed." I'm like, "You gonna pay for it?" He was like, "How much it is?" And I said it. He never paid for it. And you know, like, and then one time he was told me like, "Oh, that's why you ain't had no man, cause your hair ain't never combed or whatever." But I had it like in 2 puff balls. I liked it like that. I thought it looked fine. But when he said it, even though he was jokingly saying it, it still stung. It still like stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I remember, you know, I did the big chop. And like, I had a lot of guys comment about, "Oh, you don't need to cut your hair no more. I like you better with your with long hair. I like girls with long hair." Like, who gives a fuck what you like? I don't even like you. But anyways, I digress. People that I work with, I had this guy. It was low-key bullying, this white guy. When I'm telling you, he would like talk about my hair. Like, I remember one day at work, we was in front of somebody, and he was like, "You need to go comb your hair." And like in front of everybody. And that's like right after I had did the big chop. It was another young guy that I was talking to that, you know, I was cool with at work. And he was like, "Yeah, I like you with your long hair." You know, he didn't say anything about my hair, but he made sure to say, "I like you better with your long hair." Because I was wearing wigs, you know, because I had did the big chop. I was insecure. I didn't want, you know. But I had one point, you know, when your hair growing, the wigs don't look good, and I didn't know how to break my hair down. It just was, I got tired of wearing the wigs. I wanted to wear my real hair. And guys I have dated has made comments about my hair, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, it makes it harder for you to love your hair. It makes you feel very insecure about your hair when every guy, black guy you talk to or encounter, they have something negative to say about your hair. I have experienced more negative comments about my hair from black people. Well, besides that one white guy. But it's like every time I try to brace my hair, every time I thought like, oh, I'm getting my hair getting better, maybe my hair don't look too bad, I get reminded from a black dude, that your hair look a mess, you don't, and it makes you feel ugly, you know, like I start feeling ashamed about my hair, and it just makes me feel so insecure, you know, that like black guys, I like black guys, and it makes me feel insecure that black guys don't like my hair. Like I often wonder, like, is this the reason? I used to wonder, like, this is why, you know, I never have a boyfriend, or I can't get a man, or this is why I don't get approached or whatnot. That's how I used to feel. And then like, and so like every time like my hair, it's time for me to get a retwist, I get so insecure because I feel like people going to say something to me, or people going to judge me, or I don't know, dislike me based on my hair. And that's the thing, like I'm already, you know, don't have, no, I'm in a financial bind right now. But so I'm not like always dressed up or whatever. I'm not looking bad, but you know, I could use some more clothes, but the clothes I got, they'll do. But I'm just feeling, it reminds me, what I'm trying to say, you know, it just makes me feel insecure. It makes me feel insecure, like it makes me scared, it makes me feel so ugly, like I want to hide, like I hope nobody sees me. And then I get to thinking, like, I wonder what people think about me. You know, when I need a retwist, I wonder, like, that's why. And I be wondering, like, this is why people treat me a certain way. This is why people, like, that I work with talk to me a certain way, because of my hair, because of my looks. Because that looks really plays a part on how people treat you, whether you want to believe it or not. And I really hate that, because I didn't come up in no wealthy family, and I did notice early on that, you know, I'm gonna speak for me personally, I got treated different based on what I wore or what I had. So yeah, like even this was last year, I want to say last year, I had just started my lock journey last year, because I was like, you know what, I can't do the braids no more, it's getting too expensive. So did my locks, started my locks, and then it was my uncle's wedding. I'm sorry y'all if I'm like repeating the same thing. It's like doing two things at once, it's kind of hard, but I'm just trying to hurry up so I can go to the park. And I really wanted to wear my locks out. I didn't want to put a wig on, but I was so afraid that my uncle would like shame me about my hair that I put the wig on. And I felt like, even though I did put the wig on, because I was afraid that he was going to make a comment about my hair, I felt like I was being controlled by people. I was being controlled by the fact that people may talk shit about my hair. You know, I think black men need to understand, like, it's hard for us as black women to with 4C hair to like love their hair when they constantly saying things about it. Like I had somebody tell me, I don't like people with hair like that, with my hair. A family member told me this. You know what I'm saying? So I put the wig on. Because I just had a feeling like he was saying something. And I felt like even, like I said, anyways, I put the wig on, got to the wedding. And his friend came up to me, you know. He was saying, hey, we were speaking. He was like, oh, I like your hair. And I was like, he was like, that ain't her hair. But I knew he was playing, but it's just still made me feel some type of way, because it's like, you have made so many comments about my hair until it offends me, it bothers me, and men don't really know, like I feel like black men, not just, well, I'm gonna just speak for black men because it's mainly came from black men. Like y'all should take in consideration how they make a black woman feel when you talking about her hair. Like you talking about her for wearing her real hair, the hair that grew out her scalp. Like you talking shit about her from embracing the hair that came, you know, like that's growing out her scalp, like the hair that your mom had, that your cousins have, your sister have, and possibly your daughter. You know, it's a fucked up feeling. And you feel fucked up. You don't feel like, because you start feeling like you have to change yourself because of this shit. And that shit, it doesn't feel good. And it's like you can't be free, because if you be free, you may never meet nobody who wants you because of your hair. You know what I'm saying? So I would say my moral of the story is just be mindful of the things you say to women about their hair, because you don't know how they affect them. You don't know how they affect them. Especially if you, even if, and like, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that, because I can go on and on and on, because I got stories after stories of people who dated me, who called my hair nappy, who said they don't like my hair. It's like, if you don't like my hair, like, why date somebody with hair like mine? Like, why even date black people if you don't like my type of hair? That's crazy. But I'm telling you, it does affect women. And then y'all talk shit about them women who wear wigs all the time. It's because, shit, if they don't and they start wearing their natural hair, and that's gonna be a whole nother lane of criticism they gonna have to step in, because of they wearing their real hair, and it's not silky straight, or it's not curly like the white people or the mixed people. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be honest, half of the time y'all moms and sisters be having the same kind of hair as me. It's just that she perm hers and I don't perm mine. I'm walking in my true form. Hair. Yeah, true form, you can say. Yeah. I just want to put the little message out. Talk about that, because that was on my heart. Like, be kind. If you don't have nothing good to say, and please don't talk about no woman hair if you're not willing to get it paid for. If you're not gonna pay for it, because a lot of men do that, have something to say about women hair, and don't never have no money to pay for nothing, or didn't even offer any type of assistance. Okay, I'm gonna come back once my hair is fully finished and let y'all see, because this talking and trying to retwist my hair is just, it's not for me. It's not. Okay guys, so I'm done with my hair. This is a couple hours later, and I like the turnout. It's super cute. The thing I don't like about my hair, that it's like so greasy. Like every time I touch my hair, like my hands have like product on there. So this is the product I use. I guess I recommend if y'all know how to do your hair. I don't know if my hair gonna last. My parts are not like, they not good. They not good at all. Like, I tried the best I could. You can't really tell, but I got like some hair with the other lock, and that's not good because they'll start locking with the other lock. But anyways, by the time it's time for another retwist, I have the coins to go to a professional. Anyways, the ones in the back, they not like, you see how these ones, like, they kind of twist in. They coming apart already. They just like, I don't know. They just puffy. So anyways, I look better than what I was looking before, and it's gonna hold me over for a good while. I'm nervous about getting in a shower. I don't know what the steam gonna do, if it's gonna puff back up. But I hope for the best. And y'all, I want to show y'all something. I'm down to show somebody this because who else I gotta show? Y'all my friends. Okay? Y'all are my friends. I don't have no friends. But anyways, this is, hold up. Yes, it is. This is my my book bag. And it's dedicated to a book lover, which is me. And let me get into the details. It's customized. I got like all type of pins on there. Y'all tell me that ain't cute. Tell me she ain't fly. Tell me she is not fly. Y'all, I literally have a whole list of books. I can't wait to order, just so I can put in my book bag and go to the park and be reading. Like, yeah, it's so cute to me. I think it's gonna be so cute, especially when I get my what is it called, my picnic blanket. Well, yeah, picnic blanket. I'm gonna be vibing. It's gonna be like giving book aesthetic, book reader aesthetic, whatever how you want to say it. But yeah, this is my bag. I'm in love, and that's a wrap, y'all. I end up going to the park as usual. Walked a mile, had some beignets. I know. That's the only reason why I walked a mile, because I ate some beignets. I haven't been able to walk that much because my feet have been hurting so bad. Normally I walk my 6 miles, but yeah, no, I haven't. My feet hurt too bad. But that's a wrap. Talk to y'all later.